Hello everyone. So I'm kind of stuck right now and trying to figure out what's the best way to take care of this little situation I'm in. Not anything bad, it's just concerning the doors. So I can go and buy a Graco painter, which you plug into the wall and you paint one paint at a time, or for about $50–$60 more, I could buy one that you can paint at 1 gallon at a time. It's a better painter, but it's a son of a beep to clean out. You know, it's a lot more, like, at the end of the day, to clean it, to do all that stuff. It's more involved. And, you know, I kind of like the idea of easy cleanup. The small one you can do in the sink, but the big one you can do a lot more painting with it. And I don't have a place to paint a whole bunch of doors at once unless I either build racks and go buy a one of them, what do you call it, the racks that hold the pallet mover, pallet jack. So wow, that's brain in action right there. So I'd go buy a pallet jack. I can make like 4 or 6 of them, and then basically off the pallet I'd build an arm and screw it to the hinge. And you know, I've done it before, and I could paint like 6, 8, however many doors, but then I bring them inside and they'll be kind of just sitting here drying overnight. Or I say heck with it and I lean them all against the wall, but then I'm going to get paint all over the wall, everything else, which I was going to repaint anyways. And if I have a sprayer, it makes it real easy to repaint. So that's kind of where I'm at right now as far as like this door here. I got the thing done and all the etchings done into it, and I don't know how well y'all can see it, but it has little grooves cut in that kind of matches the door. So by the time I paint it, you know, no one's gonna see that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Is I don't know if I want to buy a pallet jack. I don't know if I want to get you know, a whole bunch of pallets or make them out of, you know, the scrap wood, or what I'm gonna do. You know, I can just cut a piece of scrap, a piece of plywood in half. I could use up some of the scraps I already have, you know, and it really don't even have to be a full sheet of plywood. It could just be some 2x4s. Basically, I do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then a 1x6 across the top, so I could just put the door down on it. And then I do like a angle brace. Here, I'll just show you. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know, but imagine I'm going to paint this little door right here. So what I'd do is I'd put it on a pallet and then put one old hinge here, and then have like a little piece of wood from here going down to the pallet. I don't want it to fall over. So anyways, it's something I've done before, and I'm kind of thinking about going that route, but then I got to buy a pallet jack, or I could put them all on casters and I don't have to buy a pallet jack. And the reason I'm making this video is more or less for me to get it out of my own head. So if I'm talking to y'all, then my brain is problem solving as I'm telling you guys what I want to do. And then I'm like, well, this will be this, this will be this, all inside my head. So I'm problem solving while I'm talking to you. So yeah, and you are going to get this video. So I was going to not upload it, but I got to talk to you guys to be able to make this work. So I got burnt out a little yesterday. We had a thunderstorm coming in. Oh, I put in a door too. But I put in a door Tuesday night, and then Wednesday I came up here, and you know, truck delivery, everything else, and basically I keep locking it. So I put in this door here just to make things a lot easier. Oh, sorry for the sun. Sorry about that. And that's the old junk door. It's rotted at the bottom. We actually had an extension cord just going straight through the door. So, but yesterday, I was sitting here, and then all of a sudden I got a little text saying, hey, by the way, you're not going to get a truck today. You know, and the handle I bought was defective. And so I went and took that back. It was just kind of a whole kind of crap day, you know, with the weather, with the truck not being here. So I said, you know what? And I just went across the street to Salvation Army. I bought a couple bags of clothes, and I spent $165. But wait, there's more. total for the whole day, which seems like a lot, but really not a whole lot. Was it $165? Yeah, I spent $80 on the clothes and the shoes. Then I spent $15 on this little shelf here, which the shelf all in all isn't that, you know, it's not like it's a very elaborate shelf, but it's held in by these little tiny nails, which are easy to pull out. And things almost about to fall apart. But this wood, I paid $15 for the shelf. This wood is worth way more than what I paid for the shelf. And I'm going to repurpose it and rebuild it into a different style shoe rack. So then I got the little block here, you know, little cutting board thing. These are actually worth a little bit of money. I've bought these before and sold them. I usually pick them up for a couple bucks and I sell them for like 20, 25. So, but this one I sanded down, kind of got a couple little, you know, it's a used board. But what I'm going to do is reseal it with the wax stuff. And I'm going to keep this one. So, and then I got this behemoth. This has like a Gothic style side piece into it. And I bought it to sell, and it did have a little chip right here. I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little hairline crack right here. I glued that back on. So, but I mean, all in all, you really can't see it unless you know about it, which I just told hundreds of people, or maybe 100 people. But anyways, I got this right here, and I got this for $20. And I'm kind of thinking about, there's a fireplace at the studio, and I'm kind of thinking about making this over the fireplace and, you know, staining it, because okay, so the reason I got this for $20. Okay, yes, I know my brain doesn't work right. So they sold this, and then they dropped it and broke that thing, so gave the money back, and they was like, well, we don't know what to do with it because it's broke. And I looked at it, I was like, well, throw a number out there. He's like, 20. I says, I'll take it. So when it fell, it had this little indentation right here, a little spot right here. So, and I kind of sanded it down, and, you know, I just did it enough so it's still rustic. I didn't want to take it completely out. But it's never been stained, never been painted. It's all natural wood, and it's heavy, but it floats on the wall. So as you can tell, it's not on the ground, you know. But I'm thinking about just putting it in the studio, because this, in conjunction with the castle door, I can make kind of like a medieval style living room. You know, I don't know if I want to or not, but, you know. But this right here is definitely a conversation piece. So, but I'm letting this dry. The glue, it sets in like 30 minutes, but I'm going to let it, you know, kind of cure up overnight. And then I'm going to sand it and kind of clean that crack out of it. And then there's a couple little spots that I'm going to do a little bit of natural wood filler. And, you know, I'm going to clean it up where that crack's not even going to be noticeable. And I may end up, I kind of like the texture here, you know, but I don't know. I might just leave it as it is, or I might go ahead and sand it and really kind of dress it up. So, but anyways, but yeah, I took it yesterday, and I kind of just had a day and really happy. You know, I found that, brought it back this morning instantly. Oh, I know what I'm missing. So in the $165 that I spent, I also spent $25 on a Schwinn recumbent stationary bike. Plugged it up, tested all the electronic works. I have a stationary bike at my house now. So that's going to be awesome. I rode the bike for like 10 minutes this morning and kind of got me really energetic. But yeah, yesterday I was kind of over the whole door thing and everything else. And, you know, whenever I'm having an off day, it kind of spirals. So, but right now I'm kind of in a good mood and trying to get some of these things done. I finished up that. I still got to sand down. There was a little bit of damage on this corner, so I'm gonna sand that down, clean it up, get this one put together. I forgot what I was putting in that door too. There's okay, I remember what it was, because I wrote it on the freaking thing, the bronze arch. And I'm gonna actually paint this door here like a flat black, so the arch really goes well into it. So, but yeah, everything's going pretty good. Found some cool pieces. It got me energetic. And now I just got to figure out how I want to paint these doors. Because I'd rather buy the better sprayer, and it's not that much more money, and you can paint a lot more with it. But the past few days it's been so windy, I don't know if I can paint outside. But I think, you know what, I'm just gonna have to make the carts, but I think I'm gonna put them on casters. I think that's the better way to do it. So yeah, that way I can paint both sides, I can paint everything. Because if I lean them against the wall, then I have to paint a side and then flip it and paint the other side. So yeah, I think I'd rather just go ahead and more building. So, but this door, and I got like 3 or 4 doors, and I'm gonna paint them all. It's called cut ruby to match the red in the glass. So that's gonna be the first set of doors that I paint. It's all gonna be like a red. Plus I got some other doors that I'm gonna paint as like ornate double doors. And there's a whole thing with red doors in homes. So, but I'm doing like a deep red. It's called cut ruby. In fact, I don't know if I still have that little paint swatch. It might have blew away. It's been real breezy through here. So, and then this door here, my truck delivery is coming today. And this is one I sold here. So, but I'm literally waiting for the glass to put in it. And I think I sold it for 640 bucks. So, but it's a big door. So, oh, and one other little project. I got this here and this here, and I'm gonna build this. I gotta glue it and put it into a picture frame, and I'm gonna do some liquid nails and put a mirror in there. So this is gonna be like a big border. Let me turn it around here so y'all can see a little bit better. But you know how you got the wall mirrors? So I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be a lot bigger than this, but I got a giant mirror in there. But I'm gonna basically this and this is gonna be the border, and then it's gonna glue onto here. So that's as soon as I get this door off the table, that's going on there, getting glued, getting screwed, get it put together, and then I'm gonna put the mirror into it and do that maybe tonight, let it dry overnight. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of stuff done. Doors are not moving as quick as I thought. I mean, I am selling them, and I'm building them, I'm selling them. I got people coming in saying, hey, you know, can you get me this? I'm like, yeah. So things are going, but I do have this little lull. Past couple days, you know, I only sold 1 door in 2 days, but I ain't gonna complain about it because I got plenty more to build, plenty more to put online. So, oh, and I think you guys seen this, but this is actually all the tools in there organized. So that's how everything is. And then I went and cleaned this cart off. I don't know if this was in the last video or not, but this is all the hinges, and then underneath is all like miscellaneous hinges. And then I got my little jig table, so that has all my little jigs and all the tools that I use to drill holes and things like that into doors. So, but yeah, and nothing really other than going through and picking out glass. I think today I'm gonna, since I got long sleeve on, I think I'm gonna cut fiberglass today. So it's turned a little chilly. I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt, and that is the best time to cut fiberglass. And when I say that, what I'm gonna do is a lot of these doors need to be cut out. So like these right here, I gotta cut these so this piece of glass will fit in here. So I gotta cut all the little excess stuff out. This one, the top needs to get cut out. The top needs to get cut out of 2 of these, not the glass one, but the ones behind it with the writing. And then all these need to get cut out here. So I think I'm just gonna go through and put my mask on, put my gloves on, and just have a cut day. So, oh, and I messed up. It's rare, but I'm gonna tell you I messed up. So this door right here, I had marked as the Majestic, and the glass will not fit in there because the panels are wrong. So I think I'm gonna have to use this flat door, which I don't want to do it, but I figure I'm going to paint it a vibrant color and make people not think that, you know, because usually there's a little panel at the bottom. I'm having a little thought here, so that's why I went quiet. But yeah, because these panels are getting cut out, so I think that'll be okay. So, but I think the color I'm going to paint is really going to help make everything pop. Anyways, I'm going to get to cutting. I'm going to clear off, is it that table? No, it's a little table. No, I'll do both tables. Hell, I'll put them on both. But I'm going to start cutting all these doors out, get everything set aside. So, and I was even thinking, you know, if I'm doing the castle door in the front and doing that mantle, that floating shelf over the fireplace, I'm debating if I want this as a back door, because when you open up the front door, you can directly see the back door. And there's a nice piece of glass there now, but I'm really kind of debating on putting this in to match the rest of the house. So, but anyways, that's it for now. Peace, love, money. I'm out.